Growing older is a gift, but let's be honest, it also brings challenges that many of us don't expect. Most seniors worry about the big things we always hear about, like cancer, heart attacks, or diabetes. But did you know that there are 6 hidden health threats that quietly put millions of older adults at risk? These silent killers don't always show obvious symptoms, and many people don't even realize they're dangerous until it's too late. Today we're going to uncover these 6 little-known causes of early death in old age, and more importantly, I'll share practical steps you can take to protect yourself or your loved ones. And before we dive in, if you find this episode helpful, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. It's a simple way to support our work, and it also helps other seniors and families discover life-saving information like this. Alright, let's begin. 1. Muscle loss, the hidden decline known as sarcopenia. One of the most overlooked dangers of aging is sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass and strength. Many people think getting weaker is just a natural part of growing older, but the truth is that losing too much muscle can shorten your life. When your muscles shrink, it becomes harder to walk, climb stairs, or even get out of a chair. Weak muscles also increase your risk of falling, and for older adults, one serious fall can lead to broken bones, loss of independence, and even death. So what can you do? The good news is muscle loss is not a one-way street. You can fight back. Even in your 70s, 80s, and beyond, strength training can rebuild muscle and extend your life. You don't need a fancy gym. Simple exercises like chair squats, wall push-ups, or lifting light weights at home can make a huge difference. Combine that with a protein-rich diet, foods like fish, chicken, eggs, or beans, and your body will have the fuel it needs to stay strong. Think of your muscles as your body's armor. The stronger they are, the more protection you have against the silent dangers of aging. 2. Silent heart disease, when the warning signs are missing. Most people know about chest pain or shortness of breath as warning signs of heart disease. But in many seniors, heart problems can hide in silence. This is called silent ischemia, a condition where blood flow to the heart is reduced, but you don't feel the classic symptoms. You may never feel pain, yet your heart muscle is slowly being damaged. This makes silent heart disease especially deadly, because it often goes undiagnosed until a sudden heart attack strikes. So how can you protect yourself? Regular checkups are your first line of defense. Don't skip them even if you feel fine. Ask your doctor about heart screenings, blood pressure checks, and cholesterol tests. In addition, adopt daily heart-friendly habits. Eat more vegetables, avoid smoking, limit fried foods, and walk at least 20 minutes a day. Remember, just because you feel okay doesn't always mean you are okay. Listening to your heart means taking action before it's too late. 3. Silent strokes, the brain's hidden damage. When people hear the word stroke, they usually picture sudden paralysis or slurred speech. But did you know that many strokes happen without any obvious symptoms? These are called silent strokes. Even though they don't always cause immediate damage you can feel, they leave tiny scars on the brain. Over time, these silent injuries add up, increasing the risk of dementia, memory loss, and future major strokes. So what can you do? First, control the common risk factors, like high blood pressure, diabetes, and smoking. Monitor your blood pressure at home if you can, and keep it under control. Second, keep your brain active. Read, solve puzzles, or learn new skills to strengthen brain connections. And don't forget exercise. Walking or swimming improves blood flow to the brain and lowers stroke risk. The brain is like a garden. If you don't take care of it, weeds will grow silently. Protect it now and it will protect you later. 4. High blood pressure, the silent killer that hides in plain sight. High blood pressure is often called the silent killer because most people don't feel any symptoms until serious complications strike. Even worse, blood pressure can fluctuate, spiking in the morning, dropping suddenly when you stand up, or rising under stress. These hidden changes increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and kidney failure. So how do you fight this invisible enemy? Get in the habit of checking your blood pressure regularly, not just at the doctor's office. Affordable home blood pressure monitors are widely available, and tracking your numbers gives you power. Next, reduce salt in your diet. Switch to fresh foods instead of processed snacks, which are often loaded with hidden sodium. And don't underestimate the power of stress control. Deep breathing, meditation, or simply spending time with loved ones can calm your body and lower blood pressure naturally. Think of blood pressure like the plumbing in your home. If the pressure is too high, pipes eventually burst. Keep it steady and your system will last much longer. 5. Silent aspiration. The danger of food or liquid entering the lungs. Here's something many families don't know. Older adults sometimes inhale tiny bits of food, liquid, or even saliva into their lungs without realizing it. This is called silent aspiration. When this happens, bacteria can grow in the lungs, leading to pneumonia. In fact, aspiration pneumonia is one of the leading causes of death in seniors, especially those with swallowing problems, dementia, or weak reflexes. So how can you reduce this risk? Pay attention to swallowing. If you or a loved one coughs while eating, clears the throat often, or feels like food is sticking, talk to a doctor. Eating slowly, sitting upright during meals, and drinking plenty of water can also help. In some cases, a speech therapist can teach safe swallowing techniques. Your lungs are meant for air, not food. Protect them by being mindful at mealtimes. 6. Air pollution, the threat we often ignore. Finally, let's talk about something outside our bodies but still deadly: air pollution. Dirty air doesn't just cause coughing or irritation. It directly contributes to heart disease, stroke, and lung problems in seniors. The danger is that we can't always see it. On high pollution days, even short exposure can trigger serious health problems in older adults. So what can you do? First, check your local air quality index. Many weather apps provide this information. On bad days, stay indoors with windows closed. Use an air purifier if possible. If you must go outside, wear a mask that filters fine particles. And whenever you can, spend time in green areas with cleaner air. Clean air is not a luxury, it's a necessity for survival, especially as we age. Protect your lungs and they will keep protecting you. So there you have it, the 6 silent killers of old age that often go unnoticed. Muscle loss, silent heart disease, silent strokes, high blood pressure, silent aspiration, and air pollution. But here's the good news: you are not powerless. With awareness and small daily actions, you can fight back. Exercise your muscles, check your blood pressure, see your doctor regularly, eat a healthy diet, and stay alert to subtle signs in your body. Remember, longevity is not just about adding years to your life but adding life to your years. And before we end today's episode, let me ask you this. Did you learn something new today? If yes, please hit the like button, share this video with your family and friends, and subscribe to our channel. Together we can spread knowledge that saves lives. Thank you for listening, and until next time, take care of your body, protect your mind, and never underestimate the power of small daily choices.